Is it time to return to Cyberpunk 2077? The short and sweet answer is yes, but in case you wanted to know exactly why, here are the biggest changes in 2.0. The skills have been overhauled. Each tree has been reorganized so that as you level up your attributes, you'll open up new sections of that specific skill tree. You can then use perk points to unlock skills. The skills themselves have also been redone. In 2.0, you'll find a ton of new perks and skills that can dramatically alter your playstyle. Originally, most skills were limited to passive percentage-based buffs, but now each skill tree is packed with new abilities that impact gameplay on a deeper level. We won't go over all of them, but here are some of our favorites. Air Dash in the Reflex tree allows you to dash mid-air, perfect for melee and sword builds. Stunt Jock, also in the Reflex tree, allows you to leap and slide out of vehicles. Ninjutsu in the Cool tree lets you sprint while crouching, which can be incredibly useful when dealing with more erratic enemies. Hack Q in the Intelligence tree lets you upload multiple quick hacks to a target. Overclock, also found in the Intelligence tree, lets you use your HP to quick hack when you run out of available RAM. Quake in the Body tree lets you ground pound with blunt weapons. Meanwhile, the Technical Ability tree allows you to unlock extra cyberware slots. You may find that some skills are missing, such as the crafting perks, so make sure to take a look at your character sheet and reset your stats. Just keep in mind that you can only respec your attributes once, so use it wisely. Fortunately, perks can be reset, so if you invest in a perk you don't like, you'll be able to refund those points. The user interface has been rebuilt from the ground up. Not only is it more pleasing to the eye, but it does a much better job at collating all of the relevant information as you flip through different menus. In combat, now you can also easily swap between cyberware and grenades using the quick select weapon menu. The long-awaited police revamp is here, and it makes a lot more sense. Officers patrol Night City, and if you commit a crime, they will be alerted and hunt you down. However, line of sight plays a huge role in this system. Like GTA, if you break line of sight and hide, the police will search for you, and after a while, they will give up.
Code 0. I repeat, Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
Of course, if you continue to piss off the police, things will escalate, and eventually they will call in Max Tac. 2.0 brings with it some huge changes to cyberware. Now there's a cyberware limit that increases as you level up or invest in the tech tree. Early on, you'll need to be somewhat choosy with which modifications you want to install. Cyberware is also how you improve your armor rating. Most modifications have an armor stat that increases your overall health and armor, while specific cyberware can also be upgraded at Ripper Docks using crafting components. Thanks to the cyberware changes, your clothes are mostly no longer tied to your armor. This means you can wear whatever the hell you want without having to worry about your combat viability. There are still a few items with stats though. Body armor gives you a slight boost to your armor rating, but you can hide it if you like. Meanwhile, some headwear grants faster quick hacks or improved melee damage. Better yet, any clothing item you collect and dismantle is automatically added to your wardrobe. This means that every piece of clothing you've found can be worn. Buying cars has never been easier thanks to the 2.0 update. Now you can just head over to your terminal and click the Auto Fixer website. Here you can purchase new vehicles that will automatically be added to your garage. Keep in mind that some cars still can't be purchased until you have high enough street cred. Vehicular combat makes its debut in 2.0. If you press Y or triangle on controller, V will pull out a one-handed weapon that they can use while behind the wheel. You can then shoot with RB or R1 on controller. Heck, you can even brandish a sword while riding a motorcycle. Not sure how useful this is, but it definitely makes for a badass photo. The health and stamina system has been redone in 2.0. Starting with the health system, now your little inhaler thing has 2 charges on a cooldown. This means that health items are no longer consumables. Instead, they are equipable items that can be used indefinitely. You can no longer huff them constantly during a firefight. Instead, you'll need to be more deliberate about when you heal, take cover, and attack. Stamina has also been revamped. Sprinting no longer drains stamina, but shooting, dashing, attacking does. This forces you to time your attacks during combat. While you can craft in the in-game menu using blueprints like before, crafting is no longer tied to skills or perks. Any items, regardless of rarity, can be crafted or upgraded as long as you have the necessary components. This makes it much easier to keep iconic weapons viable throughout the game. Although if you load into an older save, this might cause some issues. For example, we had to recraft some quick hacks.
Who you work for, start talking!
Those are the biggest changes in the 2.0 update. Be sure to check out our impressions of Cyberpunk 2077 2.0 and stay tuned for our review of Phantom Liberty, the upcoming story DLC. Thank you all so much for watching.